Live from the AOK production house, because it's just okay. Studio number 2. I'm Nick O'Kelly.
And I'm Derek Daisy.
Yes, you are.
Hey.
I always think it's funny that you see these different businesses, shall we say. Generally, it's kind of a mix. That are okay. You know, I've seen the OK Grocery.
Yeah.
I've seen the OK Liquor Store. I've seen the OK Wig.
Yeah.
And I always think to myself, well, if it's just okay, I don't know. I'm not sure what's bringing me in.
But you live here, so it must be all right. So I'll give you that.
All right. Well, that's beyond the point.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to the Echo Radio Show.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. Did you bring your tickets? No.
You know, I was supposed to get mobile order.
Yeah.
We have some very special guests here in the studio. We always love having people in the studio.
We do.
The directing team, I guess? Is that what we call you guys? What do we call you guys?
Whatever you want.
I'm going to call you the A-team.
Yeah, that's better. That's actually way better.
Thank you.
The A-team.
Well, for being okay, it should be like the B-team.
The B-team? All right, B-team.
Fit right in.
Here, you guys are in.
You're the OK directing team, the B-team. No, from the Flowertown Players live at the AOK here, the directing team behind School of Rock, coming up very soon.
When is this show?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I need to know.
It's too soon.
When?
The show run...
I have...
Oh,
hold on,
sorry.
I've got a press
I'm
release.
sorry. I know, because we talked about this yesterday, and I was like, when the hell are those dates? Because I want to see it.
I did some research since yesterday, Derek.
Okay. Okay.
No. I'm stealing your thunder. No, I'm sorry. November 30th is the start date. Is that correct?
Sure is.
November 30th, and it looks like the first and second week of December.
Okay, good. All right, I'm going to find a way to get my
now
wife.
tell us
All
the
right.
real dates and embellish a little bit. I
just wanted to go.
I just wanted to
Sorry.
do something. So
Yeah, so the show runs from November 30th to December 16th.
Woo.
We have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and 2 Thursday shows.
Wow. So I guess the question we're all thinking is, will Jack Black be there?
Yeah.
actually, you know, it's funny. I wrote down a list of questions, and that was number 1.
Yes. Woo! And I'm sure you get it all the time, and it's just the bird to every person who asks it, and then you walk away. That's good.
We had a full conversation about it on the way here. I said, Conrad, they're going to ask you how hard is it being Jack Black, and you're just going to have to say I'm not Jack Black.
Wait a minute, you're Jack Black? Oh my God.
We have him here.
You're
in the studio.
Dewey Finn, is that right?
Yeah. Some people are born
Something
lucky.
like that.
Yeah. You had to have been, man. That's awesome.
Now, I've done a little research here because I wasn't sure, but the movie did come first, from what I understand, and this is Andrew Lloyd Webber that adapted it to musical. I did not know that.
Musical god.
I didn't know that.
That's really cool.
Wow.
So I looked up a couple of facts, and I was wondering if I'm going to have to turn off my video here because we're waiting on Courtney. But that's okay. So I looked up a couple of facts, and I wanted to know if you guys knew these facts. 5 things that Playbill thinks you should know.
Hit me.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. All of the kids on the show play their own instruments. I think
I would hope so.
Yes.
we all knew that. Is that the case?
in-
is that the case in the local situation?
Sure is.
Yeah.
That's
is.
really, really cool.
You know what, though? I don't know if you guys are guitar players, but when I watch that movie, because I have, it's one of my favorite movies, there's that class where they're playing the classical music all together, and that kid does a little guitar solo. That is not what he's playing. He's like, do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm like, that's not what that would sound like at all. So, sorry. I'm a stickler for that stuff.
So then you play...
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So the kids in our production, they're all playing. We have 2 kids that have played their instrument for a while, and 2 kids who have learned brand new instruments for this show, and they are doing amazing.
And how old are they?
Our drummer is, I believe he's 10 or 11.
Really?
Most of the kids that are playing instruments are between the ages of 10 and 12.
Oldest is 12.
And he learned... This is the kid that learned a new instrument was the drummer?
Yeah, our drummer and our bassist are learning... this is the first time they've ever played, and they are doing amazingly. Their guitarist and the keyboardist have been playing, and they're also doing amazing.
Now that's impressive.
That's scary.
I don't think I mean, how long did it take him to learn drums?
Yeah.
Oh, he picked it up right away.
Wow.
We cast him because we knew he could. He's pretty awesome.
Wow.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Put a gun to my head. All right, you got 4 weeks, kid. Do it.
All right, so I don't know about Derek, but I will try to be there on November 30th because I want to see it. I want to see if it measures up.
There are other
It
shows.
will.
Okay.
Conrad. I thought he meant go see a different show.
Like it's not just on November 30th.
Okay.
Wow.
on November 30th, you could go see
anywhere.
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies in the theaters that day.
Bohemian Rhapsody will probably still be in the theater.
You're right.
So,
Okay.
you heard it first here
From Dewey Finn. I appreciate that.
Don't
Thank
go
you.
to no.
No, but I would really recommend.
Is it too late to fire him? Or
Maybe a little, but we can work something out. I can do it. I know all of it. If it comes down to it, I'll go up there.
So
he doesn't know.
you play guitar though, I assume, for this role.
See, that's the thing. Is
Okay. This
don't.
is getting better and better. I am very
I
happy.
have also been learning since the show started, and all the other people learning have been able to do like crazy solos and stuff. I've learned 3 whole chords, so that's cool.
Oh,
They're beautiful, though.
Yeah,
3 which ones?
They are.
G, C, D.
How did you?
no, you're wrong. Do you not know the chords I just taught you?
It's C, D, and G.
Oh my God, he's wrong.
No,
It's
it's
D,
G.
E, and A.
oh my gosh!
Wow.
Straight
The
from the
other
music
3
director.
I'm
chords.
gonna be honest with you.
not A.
Yes,
This
it
is
is.
this
I
is
taught
not
it to you.
scripted. I've never met
No.
these people.
I know.
I swear.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm telling you, this is
no,
amazing.
what?
I know.
What?
D is an E, A.
Math is a wonderful thing.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this movie, man. I love it. It's one of my favorites.
I have to say,
I promise.
This-
I promise.
it's hard for me to decide if
If you can't tell, we have a lot of fun in rehearsal.
Oh, I'm sure.
having a lot of fun right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in rehearsal.
Yeah.
I can't decide if this is my favorite Jack Black or not because Tenacious D, of course, is very high up. But I love this movie.
Yeah.
Of course, I have not had the opportunity to see the actual musical, and I'm extremely excited. I will definitely be there. That's why I contacted Courtney and said, "You got to get these guys in here. I'd love to hear what's going on."
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay, so hold on. I want to get back
Go
to my
ahead.
facts.
You better be there.
Did you
number
know that School of Rock was nominated for a Tony Award in 2016?
I did not know that. Did you know that?
I know too much about this
But
show.
didn't win.
But did it win? The important questions from Conrad.
Another really cool thing that I did not know
Yeah.
is that Andrew Lloyd Webber, this is as of last year because Cats finished up in December, I think, but he had 4 current Broadway shows last year.
Yeah.
This one, Cats, the other was
Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera and Sunset Boulevard.
Oh.
And that had not happened since 1953 with Hammerstein.
Guess there's just not that many guys out there. I mean, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
So that's kind of cool, I thought.
I like it, but he's only got
There's
one.
like this.
Sorry.
Yep.
There's when Cats, Phantom, and School of Rock were all together without the other one. They did like this mashup, and it's on YouTube.
Oh.
It's the weirdest thing ever. It's like
sure.
they're doing You're in the Band, right? And then like when Lawrence goes over to play the keyboard, he plays the riff from like Phantom of the Opera, and the Phantom comes out and says You're in the band. You're in the band.
Well, Lawrence has the cape during the movie. So, do you have a who's your Lawrence?
Oh, his name is Owen, and he is
Lawrence.
the love of my life. I love that kid so much. He's
So cute.
funnier than anyone I've met, maybe ever. And he's, I think, 10.
He never speaks when it does.
Yeah.
When he does, though, oh my gosh.
He's even
Everything.
funnier than
The best.
Conrad here because so far
Conrad is an acquired taste.
this is the epitome of comedy happening in this room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Conrad
See, that was
definitely-
funny.
Ooh.
They liked it.
Well,
It must be very funny.
Yeah, work on it.
Okay,
They're nervous. They're going to laugh at
I know,
everything right
I know.
now. Just
I'm-
give them time.
I'm loving it.
Let them relax.
We're warming up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Here we go.
I kind of jumped right into this whole situation with my facts here, but why don't you go? Let's go round robin here and set it up. Okay. Introduce yourselves. What you're doing for this show?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
and,
we did. We really just skipped all
I know.
that.
Well,
Just,
I
woo.
was immediately having fun. Okay, so
Okay. All right.
we'll start.
Left to right.
My name is Lindsay Cooper. I am the music director for the show. So basically, my job has been to teach everybody the music and make sure that they don't sound like crap.
And you taught him
I
the
taught
chords.
him.
Okay.
I taught him those chords that he doesn't remember.
You taught him yesterday?
So I'm doing my
or-
job really well,
Why doesn't
obviously.
it sound weird when I do it then?
Because you're playing the wrong chords, obviously.
Whoa.
Whoa!
So we have rehearsal tomorrow. We can
2
work on that.
weeks.
Now
2 weeks.
the last
No, that's
the last time we had the Flowertown Inn was for the
12.
the court
the 12 Angry Men.
12 Angry Men.
I was in that.
How was it?
Oh, how was it?
I mean,
it was pretty good.
They
they
said it was good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hopefully they weren't lying to us. But
Yeah.
I mean, I was number 12. So
Wow.
Who do we have?
Interesting.
We had number 8,
final.
number 7.
Yeah, you had
Jordan.
number 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she was nice. She was fun.
A great conversation, but they were talking about how that was a pretty short rehearsal period.
Yeah.
So November 30th being the opening, you've still got a couple of weeks here. So when did you start? How long has it been?
We had auditions September 23rd, and then we started that week after. So we had about 2 months total, but then with Thanksgiving and Halloween and all that, ended up being about 7 weeks.
So
7 weeks.
yeah, so a good bit longer than
I think
your average play. I would say.
Well, this is also a main stage production,
right? Okay, 12 Angry
versus
Men.
12
Right,
Angry Men
that
was an
in the-
underground
Yeah,
production,
true.
so those
Yep.
tend to run a little shorter anyway. I was in an underground production earlier this year where we had like 4 weeks maybe for an entire show.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's all
It was
flooding back
crazy.
to me. We had such a fun time with them because they both worked at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Oh, we were so excited.
Actually, juror number 8, her one of her younger sisters is in School of Rock.
Oh, okay.
They're a
one of the
musical
lead.
family. Yes.
Wow.
I am extremely excited to see this. Okay, so moving on.
Okay.
My name's Cyril Langston, and I'm the director. So,
Cyril.
Yes.
Cyril or Sorrel?
Cyril.
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 How do you
Sorry.
spell Cyril? Hold on. Syrill?
Cyril. Wow. But you
Nick,
were on the right track.
Nick, that was
Absolutely
terrible. You
terrible.
Is that what you tell these kids? You're almost there.
It's pretty good.
I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm basically like head child wrangler, and just most of it except for the music. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
So you're gifted at lassoing.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Good for you.
Yeehaw.
I've never
what-
been good at that.
What's the youngest? Who's the youngest child?
We have an 8-year-old. That's
We
the
have 2
youngest.
8-year-olds?
Wow.
Yeah.
2 8-year-olds.
Lexi?
Oh.
No.
And
Adeline and Chris.
Chris are both.
Oh, Chris, yeah.
How old are they? What grade is it in the? I mean,
They're like
I think
fifth
third
graders.
grade.
so I'm trying to think of what they were in the
the
movie. They were
movie?
probably
in the
12
movie?
or 13, right? So they're not. This is younger.
no.
I think.
They
some
were
of
like
them were
maybe
younger.
5th grade in the
Yeah.
movie, I would think.
10,
Okay.
10, 11.
So we go down to age 8, but most are around 10 to 12, and then we go all the way up to 18.
Oh
Wow.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, so everyone in the cast is under 18,
Interesting.
even people playing the adults, but there's a fairly big age gap. So it's like we have
Yeah.
older teens and then younger kids. And so I say the average age of the kids in the classroom probably around 10.
Yeah.
So all of the productions I've seen at Flowertown have been mostly adults, or I guess over 18-ish area. What's this like? Having a very young
Yeah.
cast.
Ooh, I'm curious.
It's
It makes everyone angry.
So it's
They're not
been
listening. Don't worry.
interesting.
It's late night television.
Well,
here.
yeah,
No.
that's true. So I actually deal with elementary age kids all day at work. I'm a music teacher at an
Oh,
elementary
cool.
school, and so I feel like sometimes I'm like, guys, please stop making it like I'm still at work.
Yeah.
Don't make me yell at you. So I have no problem being the bad guy sometimes.
You said
it's fun though.
You teach elementary
Yes,
music? Wow.
I do.
So that is something.
Yeah.
You
so,
do the recorder?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what everybody's
come
first
see the
question.
show and you might see the
Oh
recorder.
my god, you get to see me
alto
play the recorder in the show.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I have a question for you. My Heart Will Go On was the big recorder song when I was in school.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
I have to say, I have not taught a child how to play that. Usually it's like if we
Good.
can move past hot cross buns, then we're doing pretty well.
I think all 50 girls that were in my my group
Yeah.
were playing that on a daily basis.
Well, now I know what I'm doing when I get home.
I remember being terrified to ask my stepdad for $3.
I had a nightmare about it. I had a nightmare about it last week. You know?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I woke up and I'm like, oh my god, where is Celine Dion? She's
in
still
my
alive.
heart, always. In my heart.
She's in Vegas right now, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. Conrad.
Yes, I am Conrad. I am the Dewey.
Yeah, you are the Dewey.
Is the Dewey.
I have to say,
How old are you, Conrad?
So based on what I've seen here, which is all of one person in the show, casting is fantastic.
Yes. How old are you, Conrad?
I am 17.
17. Oh man.
Yeah, I turned 17 in July. I had to think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. But you're getting old.
I mean, yeah. Getting up there.
I remember those days.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
No.
He is not too old to put in timeout. We found that out.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's
All
not
I'm
good.
saying is that joke would have went over all the kids' heads if you hadn't made a big deal about it.
We have to remind him that
So-
there are small children in the
They
room.
got it after you were like, Connor.
So what was the joke?
No, we're not doing that, Conrad.
All right.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
No, please
okay.
no. No one's going to come see the show.
Speaking of the children,
No.
Again, you can't hear this. Sorry, Conrad.
I'm sorry, Conrad.
Conrad's the only one in the
There's
studio without
some-
headphones
yeah,
on.
You didn't hear the intro music either, I guess.
Yeah,
so
so
that's
you're
too
just
bad.
sitting there. We're having the
Too
time of
bad.
our lives.
I know. Just really enjoying
What,
this.
so I have to ask though: is it like parents coming in like you're gonna try out for this play? I need a babysitter from the hours of 6 and 9 o'clock, and they drop them off. Like what happens?
Yeah.
So a lot of the people who come in actually are just kids who are so passionate about musical theater,
Excellent.
which is really nice. And it's super cool because this show is actually not tuition based. So anyone in the community can come out. So we have a really unique group of kids who just love theater and are not held back. If they can be at the theater, they can do the show. It's really nice.
You
Very
said
good.
tuition based. What does that mean?
So they have a type of children's class called pay to play, where you pay and then you get into a class and then you get to do a production as part of that class.
Huh. Okay.
And so obviously you're getting taught, you are kind of getting babysitting for that time. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really
a
good.
good investment if you're trying to get your children into art. But this one is a little bit of a different direction because you don't have to pay. It's just audition based. So they came on audition and that's it.
And did they audition on their? Did they come in and say, "I want to play piano"? So they audition on the piano, or how did the finding out of the instrument work? I guess.
So the way that we put the auditions out there was, hey, come sing us, this bit of a song from a musical or a rock song. And if you play an instrument, please come in and play your instrument for us. So we had some kids that auditioned that sang and played piano or sang and played the drums. Obviously, it was a little interesting finding a young child who played the bass, and that's why we have a wonderful girl named Sadie who is learning to play the bass for us, and David who's learning to play the drums. So we were lucky enough to find a child guitarist and a child pianist. And they, honestly, I've been running the rehearsals with, we call them the kid band. So I have my pit band that plays for the show and I have my kid band. And they've kind of worked together too. It's really cute to see the pit band people like mentoring the kids. And they've been doing a really, really great job following direction and just learning their instruments. And I'm envious because I don't think I could have picked up an instrument that fast. And this is kind of what I do.
Yeah, like I said, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Last musical I saw, the pit was behind the stage. Is that the same case here?
No. So thanks to Cyril, we get to be on top of the stage.
Wow, very cool.
We are on the
Yeah, we're on
second
the roof.
floor of...
Can you
on the
you can
roof,
see
yes.
the pit?
Yeah, so that was a big thing for me. I feel like for a rock musical at School of Rock, music is such a big part of it, and I didn't really feel comfortable having the band where you couldn't see them when it's all about the music.
Yeah.
So they're up there right next to the actors as part of the show. I'm really excited about it.
You get to look at my butt the whole show.
You play? Are you playing the piano, or are you just conducting, or
I'm
what?
conducting and
Okay.
playing the recorder.
That's awesome.
Don't I sound
You weren't
excited?
kidding.
Full circle.
I really wasn't kidding.
Yeah,
I
wow.
really wasn't. So I'm up there conducting and leading, making sure that we're on it and there. Every time they need us, we are right there playing for them. So
I've seen quite a few productions in terms of Broadway style things. A lot of times the pit orchestra is underneath, but I saw a really cool production of Cirque du Soleil show in Europe where there was an all-female band front and center. They were right in the middle of the... It was in the round, is what this theater was. Very cool. It's really neat when you can see the band and they're they're into it and they're jamming. So you got the people up there making moves or what?
right now we're just focused on playing, and we just had our first rehearsal with all the singers, all the actors, and the band together, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, good.
We were just discussing, what the pit band is going to wear. I just went out and bought myself an AC/DC shirt today. So,
nice. Very cool.
Is there any divas in out of the group?
Just me.
Just you. Just you.
It's really
Divas.
just me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the only diva.
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
and we got her here in the studio to the Echo Radio Show. Hey, welcome in.
So again, I had some facts that I thought were funny, and this one's about the movie. Miranda Cosgrove, that of course was Summer in the movie.
Yeah.
Evidently auditioned for the film with the show tune "Hey, Look Me Over" from Wildcat, and then she had to learn to sing badly for her part.
Yeah, because it was bad
Yeah.
in the movie. I was like, ooh.
She can actually sing.
Memories on the Lord in the moon. I remember.
Yeah, that's perfect. So my
stays in the
question to you is,
Do they sing it badly in that too?
We're working on it. Same thing. It's kind of hard.
And it's crazy to me that she's supposed to sing badly to the point where she cannot be a backup singer, and yet at the beginning of Act 2, she has like a 5-minute long song.
And then she raps.
What?
She does.
And like, it's insane. I'm like, Andrew Lloyd Webber, you make no sense.
Yeah.
It's because like
Well,
when they made the movie, they were like, she's not gonna have to actually sing a song. But then
Yeah.
was like,
Here we are.
so I always think about Derek and I had a fun experience in college of getting to judge a college version of American Idol.
Oh.
What was the did you have any songs that were repeated during audition?
Mamma Mia.
Oh, yeah. That was the one.
Really?
That was around the time in the movie too. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Oh, man.
I was really confused. I was like, how does this 8-year-old know Mamma Mia?
It's
Because
great, though.
the movie just came out, right?
Yeah.
I didn't
That's
see it.
actually clever,
Here we
though,
go
since it's a
again.
musical theater. It's also
It's kind of a
but it's
musical.
also just jukeboxy. So.
It was really cool because since this is a rock musical, we let them have the opportunity to sing rock songs when they came
yeah?
to audition. So we had a little bit more variety. Conrad actually auditioned with a rock song.
What did I do again?
Black Velvet.
Forgot.
Black Velvet.
I swear to God, I forgot. I think it was an AC/DC.
I think
It
it was
was
an
an
ACD
AC/DC.
song. Was it Back in Black?
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it what?
It was Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Oh,
okay.
because I'm dynamite.
Did you do the voice, or are you just singing?
Kinda.
Dude.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's
like.
like kind
I didn't
of.
go like all the way.
Well,
You didn't go
voice.
hardcore.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's like the most repeated word in School of Rock is hardcore.
It's not hardcore.
Yeah.
No, you're
It
not.
ain't hardcore. No, it's not hardcore.
It's hardcore.
If it ain't hardcore.
Okay, come see the show. No more spoilers, everyone.
Spoilers.
But yeah,
The
no.
movie's been out forever.
Listen,
It's hardcore.
I already bought this on iTunes. I'm going to watch this
I
as soon as
know.
we're done tonight.
It's so good.
Yeah, no, it's so
Just
funny.
watched it the other day.
That was
I
something
just love
else that
movie.
I did not
Oh.
know. There's a couple things about this movie that when I was preparing for this that
Well,
I didn't
one,
know.
Mike Church, the writer,
one.
the writer of the movie.
That's what I was going to say.
So he's the roommate in the
He's
movie.
the roommate, yeah.
He's the one. It's like, and he wrote the movie for Jack Black. He was a neighbor of Jack Black's and heard him singing rock music, and he's like, I'm going to write a movie for him. And
I didn't know that he was the writer. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Jack Black said that he wrote most of the songs, during rehearsal of the show.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. All right, so moving on. What was the worst audition song? Because I mean, again, we're talking about kids. I'm just wondering. You have to name names.
Yeah, we got to throw people under the
I
bus
just
here,
want to
guys.
know.
This is to the Echo.
I just want to know
No,
what
I'm
you were
kidding.
like. God, that song was a bad choice.
My heart
tough.
will go.
Yeah, that was
Thank
it.
God that didn't come up.
We had a couple of very classical songs, which, it's not necessarily like a terrible choice. It's just
Like
it's kind of
Ave
hard
Maria?
to fit you into a role when we don't have anything like that to go off of.
We did have a couple of Hamilton songs too.
Really?
Yes, but
Ooh,
But
Ooh, here we go.
oh my goodness! So you hear these kids come in and they're like, "I'm gonna sing this song from Hamilton," and you're thinking in your head, and you're like, "Oh God,
Oh, man.
like this is gonna be terrible, right?" So our lead, who plays Rosalie Mullins, the principal,
Yeah.
she came in and it was like almost the last audition of the
she was
night.
the last one of the day.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I'm going to sing Burn from Hamilton. And I'm like, okay, whatever, that's going to be fine. So she sings, and I literally had my pencil in my hand to write down, my notes. And she started singing, and I just set my pencil down and just stared at her. I couldn't write anything. And when she finished, Cyril looked at me to give some kind of feedback. And I was like, I know words.
Yeah.
I couldn't talk, and I was like, I knew right then. I was like, this is it. This is my girl.
Yeah.
And that's how it is every time she sings. Like, we've seen her sing that song, her song, so many times at rehearsals, and everyone will just go, whoa. I'm like, the whole time.
It's just like,
Nice.
And everyone in the audience can have the exact same, like, words? No.
We better.
The thing is, no one will look at me during that.
Yeah.
scene,
Yeah.
yeah. Who's Dewey Finn? What?
Yeah, it's like sometimes I have to give notes on Conrad, and then she'll start singing, and I forget that I'm supposed to do that, and then at the end of the song, I'm like, okay, I'm so sorry.
So he's been coasting this
Please
whole
do-
time.
Yeah.
Conrad.
We're gonna have to try it one more time.
So, in terms of the auditions, was it just the two of you?
We also had our
terrifying entourage of people.
yeah, it was not terrifying.
6 people.
We had a stage manager
6
and
people.
our assistant director Katie Foster and our directing fellow Shannon Freeman with us. So it was medium sized.
And Tanner. Tanner
Oh,
was
yeah, and
playing keyboard.
That's true.
For anybody that needed, they had brought in sheet music for him. So he just sat quietly in the corner, though. I don't think Tanner's very intimidating. So I don't think that bothered you. Did Tanner intimidate you, Conrad?
of course not.
Or is it just me?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, it's mostly me.
It's always scary, but we tried not to. It's just there's only so much you can do. I tried really hard. Like, I researched how to make auditions less scary, but really, like...
Did you really do that?
I did.
Did you find a
I
YouTube
wonder
video?
what'd you find good?
Yeah, what'd you find?
What was some advice?
There was no advice.
No, yeah.
There was no advice.
It's scary.
We did
not
not-
how to appeal to young people.
We didn't have auditions like on the stage in the theater.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a really cool that we actually did it. Like one night was in like the lobby area, and one night was in our studio building in like the back room. Just so, because I've auditioned on that stage before, and it's just like walking down those stairs to get down to the stage to sing in front of people is so intimidating. And I was like, please, can we not have auditions in the theater? Because these poor children, I don't want to put them through this.
Yeah, so we made a shorter walk to get there. Yeah. We did a little bit of, like, how old are you? Tell us about yourself.
What school do you go to?
And then, oh, my brother goes to that school. That's so cool. Just
Now
trying our
sing.
best. Yeah, go for it. And I don't think it worked, but I think it made it better.
Yeah, as good as it could have been.
I would not have thought of that, honestly. The idea of trying to make it less scary for the kids.
Oh, yeah, because we're there to tear them apart.
Yeah.
No.
I think I would have torn them apart.
Really excited for you to come on opening night.
Dude, it's really... No, I mean, because he referenced that American Idol-esque thing that we judged. And we were judging...
ruthless.
We were judging our friends, and we lost a lot of friends that day.
Well, they were also musical theater. Now, these are kids that were in the musical theater program in college.
In college.
So,
and they'd come in, and I'd be like, I know you can do better than that. I'm going to give you one more shot to sing a better song right now.
It's like what they do on like America's Got Talent, but it's like completely staged where like you should sing your own song. It's like,
because you remember that one kid. That one kid was what, maybe 8 or 9 years old that sang I fooled around and fell in love.
Oh yeah,
remember that kid?
Yeah,
he came in with a 10-gallon hat on. Sang this thing. This kid was like 9 years old, and he made it to the finals. This kid,
he did.
This kid ruled. It was amazing.
I know.
So anyway,
the politics.
I think I've been there. Like,
we have those too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
How are because the parents? I mean, are they?
I know.
Yeah, because I know in schools it's hard at being an elementary school teacher, and you already have to deal with that aspect. But then theater.
So expanding on that though.
Oh, sorry.
Were the parents in the audition?
No,
that I said.
All right.
Good.
Parents
Well,
are
nice.
also not allowed to be at rehearsals because
Perfect.
it has
Good.
a
I like
lot
it. I like
of
it.
pressure that does not need to be there.
Yeah, that's great.
So you're like, old MacDonald had a farm. Sounds like he had a cow.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
And he goes crying. The mom's like, what did you do? Did that happen?
No, not exactly. But with
I saved that for school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
With parents,
that's hardcore.
where they can fire you.
Very hardcore. So this show is under 18, but it's not a junior version or like revised at all. It's the full-length Broadway musical. We didn't change it for language or themes or anything. And
Nice.
and that's something that is very important to me as a director. Like, we're doing this show about sticking it to the man and going against.
I mean, the original movie was rated R, so no, I know. Let's do it. The drug use, it was crazy.
But the funny thing was, the movie was PG-13 because there's a reference to crack. Did you know that?
Yeah, and that
that's why it was
It's in there.
PG-13.
that's in
right.
ours now. So
That's right.
you have to be really careful with parents. Like
What's the principal's name? It's
Rosalie.
Rosalie.
Mullins.
Miss Mullins is on crack.
I haven't heard any music. Miss
That's it.
Seinfeld must be on crack.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. Keep going.
Yeah.
So with parents, you never really know what you're gonna get. Like we did. I helped with Legally Blonde Junior, and there's a song called "Oh My God, You Guys," and we had on opening night. I had a lot of parents come up and say, "How dare you ask my child to say oh my God?" I was like, 5 seconds of research would have really helped you out in this one.
Yeah.
But you can never figure out, you can never tell what they're going to be upset about. And so I was very clear at auditions and at callbacks and at the first rehearsal. I'm not changing anything.
Yeah.
This is where you can watch a show. I'll give you a script. You can read through it, but I'm not changing any part of it.
Yeah.
And you have to be okay with that.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Because
Power move.
No, that's awesome.
you have to.
Stop being sensitive, America.
No, you can be sensitive all you want. Just
Oh,
don't be
sorry.
sensitive in my show.
Yeah.
And what
Yeah, here in Summerville, we don't want to hear it. Drink your sweet tea and shut up.
Yeah.
What kills me,
Yeah,
though,
sorry.
is that 99% of the kids are absolutely loving the fact that they get to say things like damn and ass. And it's like, they will be like, so wait a second, is that the part where we say damn? And I'm like, really? But we had one kid, I caught him. We were singing and he was like, I can't remember what it was. It was like,
It was damn.
so hard that at. And I was like, honey, did you just censor yourself? And he goes, no. And the kid next to him was like, yes, he did. Yes, he did. He didn't say it.
And he was covering his ears. I didn't
Oh my
make them.
gosh, that was so
I-
funny.
Use them.
Yeah.
I asked them to get it out of their system so that we stop. so that we would stop emphasizing the word damn in this song. Because it was like really, really quiet, emotional, and then so damn hard. Like 8-year-old who's like a lot. So I was like, okay, everyone, you can say damn all you want right now. Go. And he covered his ears.
Yep.
Wow.
That's not the Lord's
Somewhere the
word.
parents are like,
Yeah. How dare you?
Talking kind of
They knew. I think really, if you
first sound effect I've heard.
He heard it.
if you are okay with
Yeah.
Realistic sound effects. Guys.
yeah.
We got him.
We were making fun of parents while the found us.
Oh, yeah, we've got all kinds of them in here.
Oh, yeah, we're
Love
loaded.
I'm telling you.
Get ready.
You just wait. It's coming. I even
But-
have a dot matrix here. Hold on. Yeah.
Go for it.
All right, that's stupid. Keep going.
Beautiful. I would just like to clarify, the parents on the show have been amazing. They
Good.
really,
Okay,
really
good,
have.
good.
And I think that all of them understood and they took what I said to heart. And all of the problems, not problems, all of the people worrying about the language has just been the kids worried about their parents being upset.
Yeah.
All the parents knew, and it's been really, really nice working with such a good, flexible group of people who are like excited to get their kids in the arts because it's so important.
Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't be a surprise. I mean, the movie's been out for a long time.
Yeah.
It was a big hit. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't seen the musical. Is it pretty much shot for shot? I mean, is it a big difference between the two?
A couple
or?
different songs, right?
One thing
Yeah,
that's
there's a lot more music.
interesting, I think, is they try to make Dewey more of like a sympathetic character.
Yeah.
Like just in little ways. Like he actually does have a job. He just gets fired from it. Whereas in the movie he just doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
And he's like not nicer to the kids, but he's like less Jack Blackish towards the kids.
Yeah.
Was that a creative choice,
No.
Conrad?
No. I mean, like,
Because I like Jack Black.
I
No,
want to
no.
be Jack Black. She's like, you don't need to be Jack Black.
I know. You're good.
yeah,
I'm sure you were like, listen, you're not mocking him. You're not taking exactly what he did in the movie because you don't want it
There are
to.
other specific examples of
Yeah.
stuff, too. But, like, they try to make him, like, he's actually, like, an okay person. You don't need to...
I thought he was a good person.
Yeah,
Well, you root for him in the movie because he's Jack Black.
And
Like,
again,
That's true.
It's true.
I think it's so interesting because again, I looked up some of this stuff before this show, and there was a scene that was supposed to be in the movie. There's two scenes that got cut that I thought were interesting. One, Dewey was going to ask for money from his brother, and his brother said no, and they cut the scene. And then there was the scene where he's riding with Miss Mullins, and she calls herself a bitch or whatever.
Yeah.
And evidently there was a makeout scene
Oh.
in there. And they cut it because Jack Black said that, and I think the quote was, that scene would have just been hanging there for the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
And so,
So that being said,
did
you have to make out with Miss Mullins?
Not yet.
Is Miss
Oh, man.
No?
I can't wait. No, I'm kidding. This is, no.
So I do have another question, though, speaking of Miss Mullins, because there are... I love this soundtrack from the movie.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite parts, and there's a couple of things. Do you have Stevie Nicks in this? Do you sing the song? Is she going to get up on the thing and dance? Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah. And is the Pit playing
I was like,
I don't know.
Does? Wait, what?
No, wait,
she doesn't get on the
you have to come opening night to see.
Oh, yeah, right.
But the Pit's playing the actual song, I guess.
Do we hear some of these songs?
Yeah.
I think, Nick, stop trying to give away the entire show.
I'm sorry.
That's what they're trying to do.
Curious.
They don't want to ruin it.
No, they just play it pre-recorded, don't they?
Yeah, it's just a recording of Stevie Nicks on that one. The Pit plays
cool.
the rest of it, though.
The other
we play
question,
enough.
the other question I had is
sure.
having actual Stevie Nicks up there in our Pit
Yeah,
band.
that's one less thing.
my other favorite thing from the soundtrack is No Vacancy. They do the Heartsick song, and the opening is Below the Belt. Are you rocking out to Below the Belt in the beginning of the show? Where Jack Black's singing in the beginning?
In the beginning of where he jumps,
he does the stage dive.
Oh.
That's No Vacancy.
They have their own song in this one that was written. It's called I'm Too Hot for You.
Nice.
They do I'm Too Hot for You in the movie, don't they?
Do they?
No, it's called Below the Belt. He's singing, it's a No Vacancy song.
Well, I have to know if the last song No Vacancy does at the end. I'm
Heartsick.
hot, babe.
Yeah, Heartsick.
Yeah, they
Heartsick, energy. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay, so let's...
I like them. I've seen it a lot.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Let's do a little rewind here. I want to know more about the directors. So...
You haven't learned enough.
Did you do
how many?
Yeah, he did.
So
he did.
You're the musical director. You're doing you're teaching elementary school music. How have you done have you done the music for other plays with Flowertown? When did you get started with them?
I actually just got started with Flowertown at the beginning of this year. The first show that I did was Sweeney Todd.
Very cool.
I was in the ensemble of Sweeney Todd. I had taken a hiatus from musical theater for a while just to focus on my career and teaching these very many children I teach every day. I probably have close to 150 kids come through my classroom every day.
Wow.
My God.
So it's a long day. Makes for a long day. Yeah. But I kind of just was performing at Flowertown, just one show after the other. Yeah. And over the summer, there was a musical theater camp for kids.
Yeah.
And the teacher got sick, and it was a 2-week camp, and she got sick and was unable to do the second week. And Courtney was like, "Hey, you teach kids, right? Like you do music, you have chorus and stuff. Can you come take over for this camp last minute? Because we need somebody." And did that. It went really well, and so they were like, "Hey, we need a musical director for School of Rock," and I was like, hell yeah. Count me in, man. I'm all about it.
So this is your first time doing the musical direction?
Yes, this is my first time being a musical director of a theater production like this. I do performances, at my school and stuff with chorus, and we have an instrument group after school too, xylophones, drums, things like that. Yeah. So I have put on a lot of concerts, but nothing quite like this.
But
so it's been
not
really
with Flowertown.
No.
No. Cool. So, but how long have you worked with Flowertown, whether it was acting or whatever?
Just since Sweeney, since
that was your
February,
first time period.
Yeah,
very interesting. You like it? You like it so far?
I like it a lot. It's met a lot of great people.
You said you were in the ensemble. You were in the show, or you mean the?
No, I was in the show.
What'd you? I love the show. What do you play? Or what'd you play?
I was in the ensemble, dude.
Ensemble.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In the ensemble, Nick. Open your ears.
I'm thinking cast.
Well, I was in the cast.
Yeah.
God.
So there was you have Sweeney, you have Mrs. Lovett, you have all the characters, but then you have like the ensemble of people.
I'm sorry.
Sweeney Todd.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't get to see
I don't
it.
want to talk to you.
I have seen it.
Whoa.
I didn't get to see it.
I didn't. Yeah, I'm sorry. We saw it in college.
We saw our college put it on.
Wanted to.
Catawba College.
Yeah, they did it. That was our freshman year.
Yeah, they did really well.
I did the light design. I worked on the light design team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. It was the last time you ever did that.
Back in the day. Okay, so
because it was that good.
So Surreal.
Here we go.
Is this? Have you directed before? It's your first time. When did you start with Flowertown?
Yeah, so I started with Flowertown 4 years ago, actually.
Okay.
And I started taking classes there when I was 15.
Wow.
And then I got into working with the classes. So I've been at Flowertown and other theaters, either stage managing, assistant directing, or directing shows for about like 10, 15 shows at this point.
Wow.
And I co-directed a show this summer, but this is the first show that I'm directing all by myself.
Wow.
I'm very excited that this is a good one. Like, what a way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep.
Good. Awesome.
I know. There's no better way to do it. So we know that she teaches kids. What do you do outside of theater?
Yeah. So I go to the College of Charleston.
Oh, cool.
I'm double major in arts management and economics.
Woo!
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's really whoa. Wow.
We did music and business.
Yeah, music business, Nick.
Yeah.
It was one major. He splits it up so it looks better on his resume.
Yeah.
Music business.
But I mean, it was pretty much both curriculums.
Yeah.
So good luck.
Thank you.
All these years later, I'm not. I mean, outside of this podcast, I'm not in the music business, unfortunately. Derek's not either.
Yes, I am. I do music. I have music placed in TV shows.
Yes.
I do that stuff when I'm not here. You jerk. Don't
But not full
belittle
time.
me.
Not full time.
Not full time. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's
So-
true. But I do it. God.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Okay, Conrad.
All right. Yeah. So how long have you
Yeah.
been acting? So you're 17. So did you get started like what, 4 or 5 years old?
Oh, boy, no.
Like in commercials, TV
Let's
shows,
see.
like Life
did-
cereal.
Were you in diaper commercials?
Yeah, you know the really sexy baby.
No.
That one is me.
I've never looked at a. No, not me.
Well, then
No.
I haven't seen the right.
The FBI
Nick
comes
and I
kicking
had to
down
look
the
at
door.
each other, be like, "Is this okay for radio? I don't know
Yeah,
if we should bleep." No.
FBI is coming.
Yeah.
That's why I said everything. Kick down the door.
But now I need to know if you're serious.
Were you a sexy baby?
Let's
Okay,
see.
all right.
I started acting when I was like 11. I did my first show. It was at Flowertown, the first show I ever did.
What was it?
Yeah.
It was a Christmas Story. You know the movie with the kid who shoots his eye out?
Love Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Right?
I watch it every year.
I was the kid who shoots his eye out and wears
You know
the bunny
this
suit.
obscure movie, A Christmas Story?
You probably never heard
It's
of
not-
it.
yeah, it's not very famous. No, it didn't win any awards. No Academy
Really
Awards.
underground.
So.
Up there like not at all.
TBS now plays it for 48 hours.
Yeah, I know, but who has TBS anymore? So I mean, that's ooh.
Yeah, I know it well. Were you?
I know everyone's seen that movie 50 times. in my
Jeez.
life.
This is my favorite part of rehearsal, just giving him crap.
Did you get your eye shot out, or were you the elf?
No, I shot my own eye out, but I believe that I did not.
Okay.
Well, you recovered very well.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was very. That was very succinct.
Yeah,
Is the way with words.
yeah.
All right.
Very good.
Listen,
Just
Conrad.
flows.
Do you know your lines from the School of Rock show already? Do you know any of them? Because I want to put you on the spot.
Lord, I pray.
He knows.
Well, no, I mean, like, I want you to.
Conrad, do you
I
know
want
any
you
of
to
them?
do
2.5
a line for
weeks,
us.
3 weeks.
I want you to do a line for us here because.
Might know one of them.
All right, very good.
All right, just one.
Scan my repertoire.
So,
Okay,
so
here he
I
goes.
would like to hear how you're going to deliver the line when
Yes.
he talks about the kids being touched by him.
Oh, it's part of a song.
And you got
That's
the
part of a song. yeah.
Even better.
and you got the director here,
Yeah.
so she can help.
Yeah.
and she
Notes.
yes.
Here we go.
Don't screw this up.
from the song.
Go.
Or the,
Yeah,
Do you want me to do the back? Do 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 do.
Do it. Do it.
yeah.
Scream like no one's time.
Here we go.
Yeah. All right.
All right, yes, I confess that my actual name is Dewey Finn.
No.
Yes, indeed. And although you should know I'm not licensed to teach, I'm doing air quotes there. You can't.
Yeah, I saw.
It's okay. Hey, I was getting it.
Yeah, we were
great.
in.
Although you should know I'm not licensed to teach, I promise you I can read.
Oh my god.
But forget who or what I might happen to be. These children of yours, they have truly touched me. And I can assure you I have definitely touched them. Well,
Wow.
most of them.
Dot.
Like,
Ooh, that was very. Yeah. Hey, do we have any claps, audience? Yeah, get them.
Very
Nick.
good.
Come on. All right. Yeah. Woo! That was
Nice.
good.
Good job.
Yeah, studio audience.
Good job.
We want to appreciate you coming out.
Yeah.
that's like one of those jokes that like every media makes that joke now, where they're just like, you see it on SNL and stuff, and
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I'm trying to touch these kids. And it's like, oh, that's the School of Rock joke.
Yeah. Good job. All right.
And I'm pretty sure I've touched them.
And I think
Might be my
he's still
favorite
confidence
line.
here, huh?
Yeah. Hey, that was great.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, that one's not that high, so...
I wasn't...
Whoa. Okay. I'm curious.
All right.
What kind of...
I have not... Nope.
You're not allowed to
Sorry,
know.
buddy.
These
Sorry.
sound effects are 18 and over.
Yeah.
This is what it's like to be the director and not the director.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So, but what's your favorite line?
Director
as the lead of the show? I mean, what's
My favorite line?
Yep.
I only know a few of them.
Really?
Instead of the 4 lines.
Aren't you guys scared?
Shaking
Are you
my
nervous?
A little bit. No. We trust
Can you
Conrad.
drop out of school and finish this, please?
Honestly, that's what I think about when I'm at school. I'm like, this is a waste of time.
Ooh.
Very on brand.
The rest of my life.
Very
Wait, hold on.
brand.
And this show did it.
School's a waste of time or the show?
I mean,
Yeah.
depending on...
No. Depends who's staring daggers at you.
I'll just be at school like, I should really be practicing my lines instead of learning.
Who needs chemistry?
So proud.
That's what I want to hear.
So
Yeah.
proud.
Home.
17, so I guess you're a senior, right? So
Yes.
What do you... Well, first of all, favorite line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Get the answer.
Stop trying to get out of
I'm
this.
sorry!
Yeah. Honestly, the I'm touching the kids is pretty much
All right, into the mic, buddy.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to hit record
Yeah.
this specifically separately. We're going to have it as a... I'm going to cut this out. And this is going to be on our show. I like to touch kids. Go.
That'll be one of our sound effects. No.
As your legal advisor, I would say.
Yeah.
Friend to friend.
We really appreciate this. Thank you.
Look at him brought his script. He's so cute.
He's so prepared.
That's cheating.
It's totally
You're
cheating.
supposed to be off
Dude, you
book
need to
November
learn
1st.
your... When?
November 1st.
November 1st. I don't want to alarm... I don't want to alarm you.
So that's a year away.
But it's been a while. You're past it 11 days.
Yeah, that's in a year, though.
Pick one, go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Into the mic.
Yeah, please.
What is the line? I'm blanking now.
Okay, can I give you a hint?
Yeah, do it.
Lawrence.
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
Everything I say to Lawrence is bad.
I don't...
You know which one.
Do it.
You know it.
There's the,
Put the gun down.
You know what it feels.
yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's you think I don't know what it feels like to be,
Oh, my
Hey,
God.
what page is it on?
Hey, this is...
I'm so scared.
Okay, try one more time.
All right. You think I don't know what it's like to be alone, have no friends, to...
Oh, man.
whatever. I call him fat. And,
Oh.
to be fat, to
gosh.
have no friends. Believe me, kid, I understand better than you know. And he's like, I didn't say I was fat.
Oh.
Yeah, I also call him a sex god.
Yeah, he goes from calling him fat in one scene to a sex god in anotother. You gotta love it.
Those aren't mutually exclusive.
Point.
Well, they're,
Sure, okay.
they're kind of exclusive.
There's a few, I guess.
Big is beautiful, all right? It's
Oh.
I also tell him to take a squat next to Papa, except then I make him sit on my knee, which is a little, there. That's not next to me.
Oh.
This got interesting very fast.
And it's not rated R.
Why do you guys bring me?
What? Yeah.
Such a different environment than school.
I know.
Yeah,
But
it really
no,
is.
I promise he knows that line.
Does he?
He has said it many times, and it's always way better than that one.
Okay.
Is he holding a book in that scene?
Yeah.
As
He's got it written on his arm.
Yeah.
I know
He
what it's
might have,
like to be.
there might be some crib notes here. Maybe you should skip math.
Yeah.
Practice those lines.
Yeah.
Math is a wonderful
You're
thing.
not going to use calculus. Okay. Yeah, you probably will.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, sorry.
Not on stage.
Okay,
Yeah,
but-
that's true. Priorities.
Not between
You
November
can
30th
fail and go back to school next year.
The derivative of the stages.
No,
Conrad, a GED is a reliable option if you can't get out. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're right.
I did want to ask you though, what's in store for you when you graduate?
I
All right.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds like a 17-year-old who's got his stuff together. It's good.
Yeah, right. Well, I'll probably finish School of Rock.
Feels so bad he can't hear any of this.
know.
He's
Finnish
just
School of
Oh,
Rock.
you guys did a sound effect in it.
yeah. No, it was a car
It was
crash.
a car crash.
Basically.
Wait, hold on. I'll do it again.
Yeah. There we,
Cracking glass and
go.
everything. That's really good.
Yeah. Senior year.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
So I guess I'll go to college or something.
All right.
Well, don't you
I
have
like
to,
the confidence.
You've
Yeah,
got
that's good.
I mean, it's been a while since I was in high school, but
Yeah.
I think I had applied to
50
colleges at this point, right? I mean,
Yeah,
No, I've
Yeah.
started applying to college.
All right. Okay. That's a good
I've
step.
started all the applications.
Well, you got an in at College of Charleston. She
Yeah,
goes.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you
She's
go.
got
I'm important
friends.
there.
She's got friends
I
in
can
high
get in.
places.
She can take your resume or whatever they call it these days
Right,
over there.
Actually, I was applying to College of Charleston, and I was writing. The essay topic they're doing though is like, for lack of a better word, interesting.
Oh, I thought he was going to say stupid.
Yeah.
That's why I said interesting.
And as sponsor of our show, College
it's like-
Charleston.
Yeah, College of Charleston, if you'd like to sponsor the show.
It's like they're like, okay, so at the college we try to integrate learning with using reliable green sources of energy. How would you do that?
Ooh,
That's not.
loaded question.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that means.
Yeah, I think if I was answering that, I would start with, that's a loaded question.
Yeah. I'll take less showers, less water usage,
flag.
less power.
College boy.
There you go.
We're not worried about that.
Axe body spray. We're good to go.
Back to middle school.
Yeah.
You know, it's just,
It's like my cousin Vinny. That's a bullshit question. One thing I should have asked before, are you all from Charleston?
No.
What?
So
I know.
I know.
You
it's
said
fine.
no?
It's fine. Either way.
Oh, you're from,
Well,
like,
he
Washington.
is.
I am. Where are you from? Where are you from?
I grew up in Virginia.
Oh, cool.
A lot of places in Virginia, mostly Richmond area.
Did you come here because of work, because of school?
No,
or-
I actually needed a change, and Virginia gets snow, and I was like, hey, let's go somewhere where there's no snow. And
We don't have it.
Then this January happened, and we changed everything.
I laughed, and everybody's like, oh my God. I'm like, guys, no. We were out.
big deal for us. Okay.
I
Yeah.
realized.
it's
But
huge.
no, I just decided, I was like, hey, let's go start like new stuff somewhere else. And my mom had talked about moving to Charleston for years, so I was like, hey, let's do that. And she goes, oh, guess what? We are too. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
that
actually, I'm going
defeats
to
the
Florida.
purpose of leaving. Yeah.
She followed me.
Now, had you already gone through college when you came? Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where did you go? Did you go?
I went to Shenandoah Conservatory
Okay.
in Winchester, Virginia.
Oh, very cool.
Music ed. Then taught for 2 years and then moved down here. And this is my 4th year teaching down here. So 6 total.
Oh, very cool. Well, welcome.
Thanks.
You're one of about 100 million people that have
Yeah.
moved here, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, at least you're not from Ohio. That's
Yeah.
nice.
You know, it's
Thanks.
funny. I my cousin lives in Omaha, and I called him the other night just to say hello. And I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Playing in the snow with my kids." I said, "Well, that's a different world than what I'm sitting in."
Yeah.
I don't want to move anywhere near snow.
You're not from Ohio, are you?
I'm not.
Oh, thank God. I thought I just took a stab without
Because if
actually
you
knowing
did,
where
you
you're
can
from.
get out.
I know, I'll leave right now.
People from Ohio, I'm sure, are used to it.
Yeah,
And
wouldn't
they
be
are.
anything new.
They know
I
the
know.
website.
Are you from here?
I'm from Washington State.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the
Did
way
you
from
come here for College
Washington.
of Charleston?
I came here right before I started high school for Boeing.
Boeing. I was about, yeah.
You got a job
Everyone
at
from
Boeing
Washington.
before high school? Good for you.
Yeah. Hold on.
Good for you.
economics.
Wow, it's juggling so much.
You said for Boeing?
My dad works at Boeing.
Oh, that
yeah,
makes-
sorry.
bunch of
I
friends.
figured it
I
was
have a bunch
implied
of
I was
friends.
13.
It made a lot more sense
I
now,
knew
but
it.
I was like, hey, who am I to judge?
Yeah.
You know,
So
Very
you-
talented.
Did you live in Seattle or?
I was
'cause
near Seattle.
That's where they were before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he came with them, or
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting. Do you like it? That's a big change.
It is a big change. I do like it. I think that South Carolina is very underappreciated by the people who live here.
Thank you. Thank
right?
you.
I like it.
I think so too.
I was born here. I was born in Myrtle Beach, and my mom was like, let's get out of here, and ran to Virginia. So
Yeah.
Wow.
I think people, there are, yeah, we're 50th in education. We're not going to talk about that one. But
Party on, Wayne.
there are,
Although there are
cars,
less schools here in general that are large, so we do have, the Citadel was the 3rd oldest engineering college. We've got Clemson.
yeah.
There's some good schools here.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Stop holding us up, Nick.
It's not public education.
Anyway,
50th.
much.
Did you like high school as I mean, you left your friends in middle school. What was that like?
Well,
See ya.
Honestly, I hated those guys.
I would probably be like much more accomplished if I had stayed in Washington, only because I say that because I was just like so nervous that I was like drum major in 8th grade. I was a big band kid, and I got here and we had a fine arts hallway at my school, and I was too afraid to go in the fine arts hallway because it was so big. And so I was like, okay,
fine arts hallway.
Yeah, it was really big, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm done. And then I just stopped. And then now theater is my thing, but like I could have been like playing the alto saxophone right now.
Is that what you played? Sax?
Yeah, and I played the oboe too.
Cool. Cool. We had a big. I went to school in North Carolina. I lived up there for a while, and we had a big band, musical theater program there as well. So we had 3 oboe players.
3 oboe
Classic.
players.
Yeah.
That's really good.
But no, it's
really
just a different
something.
path. It's I'm actually happy that I ended up on the musical theater path because this is something that is just so much better for me.
Yeah,
Oh, very cool.
It worked out.
I'm excited to see this
Well,
show.
yeah, me too.
I'm really. I'm gonna make because I can never get out. Like the last 2 shows we have, my wife and I work opposite days, and we pay a nanny to work on those days, so I can never get out. And my mother-in-law is here for 3 months from Russia, so now she's home. Now I can actually plan things and go out and do things a little bit. And this is one of the shows I'm gonna try to line up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
I'll be there as well.
no pressure.
So that being said, and just to finish it up, are you from here?
Yes, I'm from Charleston.
Well, then you're not interested.
Yeah. Sorry.
Moving on.
Yeah.
So that being said, we're quickly running out of time, unfortunately. Promote the show. Tell me when it is. How can we get tickets? How many seats are there?
Oh, how many seats? Enough.
Not
Yeah.
enough.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I think there's about 250 seats. But
Whoa.
It's a nice theater. I love
Yeah,
the theater.
it's so
Really, really
nice.
homey, really cool.
Definitely.
Yep.
Show runs from November 30th to December 16th. You can get tickets on flowertownplayers.org. Please check it out. We have a live kids band with kids ages 10 to 12 playing their instruments live every single night, and a full pit band up on top of the stage. It's going to be so much fun. You're just going to smile the entire time and leave happy. And I think that's all that you can really ask for from musical theater. I really don't think that.
Yeah. For musical theater, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I like money. Free money's cool too.
Yeah,
but,
that is cool.
I really encourage people who don't typically feel comfortable in a theater setting to come see the show, because it's a really good show for people who just like music in general. It's just fun, good. It's not stuck up or snobby. It's just good fun.
Yeah.
Has that construction across the street affected you guys at all?
I mean, it's
Been torn up for a while. It sucks.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's going to look really nice when it's done.
I think it's going to. I think it's going to look very nice.
They put the lights on in the
Yeah,
tree,
they sure
though.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
trying to
sure
make up
did.
for it.
Looks like they've added a gazebo in there too on
Yeah.
the other side. So
nice.
that's cool.
I guess.
So just to finish up our show here, what's your favorite spot or in the show? Your favorite part?
Oh, that's hard.
Do you think the audience really needs to look out for? Because this is the one.
Honestly, you're in the band. The first time that the kids actually are picking up these instruments and playing, I think people are going to be wowed. I think they're going to expect that the kids aren't really playing, and they're going to realize, like, oh, holy crap, like, those kids actually really are playing along, like, with this music, and they're going to be impressed. I know they are. The first time that we put it together and those kids played through the whole song, and just, I was wowed. I was so proud of them.
Wow.
I have to say, it sounds extremely impressive. I didn't realize they would be that young. So
Oh, yeah.
it's really cool. What's your favorite part?
Stick It to the Man is my favorite part. It's
Stick it to the manitis.
Stick It to the, it's the Act 1 closer, and just the energy from these kids is amazing. Every single time I see it, I just have the biggest smile on my face. It's amazing. Really good moment.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Conrad?
Well, I mean, Rosalie's song. Is it a question?
It was a question.
It was a question. Conrad.
I guess it's not now.
Question mark.
I was like, you both said different things.
I was going to say that, and then I was like,
Conrad will probably steal that.
I got
one.
something that the audience, like, I know the audience is going to be captivated by her. Absolutely.
It's on a different tier than like everything else. You know, it's like just
She makes you listen.
I just want to say from us here, this was pretty short notice to Courtney to get you guys to come in, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We can't wait to see it. Break a leg.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be great. I've never been disappointed. I've seen lots of shows at Flowertown. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. Yeah. So I just appreciate you coming in on such short notice and making the trek over here to, right behind your theater.
And thank Courtney for trying.
Please do.
I know she got stuck in a terrible accident. That's the stuff here in Charleston. You deal with traffic.
Just Charleston.
Is she okay? Is everything?
Yeah, she's good. She's good.
All right, cool.
Thank you so much.
Well, I know it went fast, but that's our show.
Yeah.
And we thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
You're welcome back anytime.
Yeah, of course.
If you do another show, let us know.
Please.
We've really been having a good time bringing people in from several of the shows, I should say.
Yeah.
So, it's been very cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it, Derek.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Kind of a bummer, really.
Yeah, wow.
The highlight of my night.
Yeah, I know. And now you end it with that? I don't...
God. Jesus.
God. Now these guys are just staring at us awkwardly like,
Sorry.
are we going to get paid? And we're like, well, we don't do that.
I gave you a bottle of water.
Yeah, what do you want?
If I don't get paid for the show.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you're going to get your money back with the ticket sales, okay?
You guys can just get out.
Yeah, that's right. You'll get a check in the mail.
Tweet us at To The Echo Radio.
Yeah.
And
totheecho.com or what?
That's our website
where you can
download us at Apple Podcasts, iTunes, YouTube, subscribe, and like it, and go see these guys, School of Rock.
Please.
Woo! November 30th is the opening night. What time is the first show?
8 p.m.
8
p.m. And you can get tickets at Flowertown Players.
.org.
There we go.
And Ticketmaster and Fandango.
Yeah.
For all you other people.
Movie Pass does not work.
Unfortunately.
That's
right. They've been ripping people off.
Yeah.
It's not good.
We can get season tickets or something.
Season
We'll talk about
tickets?
that later.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Full price.
Different plug, yeah.
No discount, full price.
And if you go in and mention To The Echo Radio, they're going to say full price.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
That's right.
Awesome.
Cool, wow.
So make sure to
Glad
put that
you
in
made it
How
on.
Did You Hear About Us section.
All right, well, I'm Nick O'Kelly.
I'm Derek Daisy.
And we'll see you next time, To The Echo Radio.
Bye.